Hey y'all. I hope everybody had a good week. Haven't been videoing lately, just doing some little Instagram videos, 15-second Instagram videos every day. But other than that, haven't really been doing these self-help videos lately. But I just wanted to talk about our childhood. I have come across so many people that are adults and their childhood is still affecting them. You shouldn't be 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, and 70s and 80s and your childhood still affects you. What your parents did to you or whoever raised you shouldn't affect you right now. You should be able to deal with that. Apparently, they didn't break the generation curse, but you can. You have the ability to break that curse. Because if you're allowing that to affect you now, you're passing it on to your children, and your children will pass it on to their children, and the curse will never be broken. If you don't like the miserable life that you have, or um, the way that you think now as an adult because of your childhood, then your children won't like that. Your grandchildren won't like that. We have to break that generation curse. We have to stop um, going on with that cycle. We have to stop that cycle and become better people than our parents were. We have to have better jobs than our parents did. We just have to think better than they did, and that's the way that we need to teach our children. I want my children to be better parents than we are. I want them to have a better job than we did. I want them to have a better education than we did. And that's the way that we got to teach them, so they'll be able to teach their children to be better than they are. And the generations get better and better and better. We can't stay in that poor me mentality. We can't stay in that always sick, always murmuring and complaining. We can't do that, because what you're doing is you are teaching the next generation that they are, going through that poor me mentality and always sick and, murmuring and complaining and never satisfied with life. And you're just going on and teaching them that. And, the generations just get worse. We want to make the generations better because we're not going to be here in the future generations to be able to protect our grandkids and our kids, grandkids, and our great grandkids, and you do want a better life for them. So it's our job to break that generation curse. Break it. Become better people. We can do that. You don't have to let your childhood control you. Most of the people that are in their 60s and 70s and 80s, their parents already passed away and they're still allowing them to control them. They still talk about their childhoods. They still talk about getting beat. They still talk about getting abused. And, that's just ridiculous. I know that you went through a lot of pain as a child. And I know that your parents probably was horrible to you, or whoever raised you was horrible to you. But you're an adult now. You can make that choice to be happy. You don't have to allow what happened to you as a child affect you now as an adult. You can make that choice. You have that choice within you to make that change and forgive them. Let it go. Become better people. No, that's all we could do. And how I have dealt with my childhood is, learn to treat people nice, say nice things to people, compliment people, call a restaurant and tell the manager that the waitress that just waited on you did an excellent job, raise them up. I did that not too long ago. We went to Chili's and no, I'm sorry, it was Olive Garden. We went there. My mother-in-law gave us a gift card, and we all went to Olive Garden, and the waitress was just so nice, But my phone was dead that night, so I couldn't call that night. So the next day, I called Olive Garden, and I asked for the manager, And I was talking to her, and I complimented this waitress. She goes, "Oh, let me get her on the phone with you. She's had a horrible day today. She'll be glad to hear from you." So she put her on the phone, and I just told her what a wonderful job she did. And thank you for complimenting my daughter because it made her night. And I'm telling you, this waitress come alive on the phone. She's like, "I needed this phone call." She said, "Thank you so much for calling me." She said, "I've had a horrible day today, and I just needed that, you know." And I was like, "You are welcome, you know, because they need to hear that. You know, people need to hear they're doing a good job. They need that confidence. They need that boost. You know, a lot of them's not satisfied in their job industry. They're not happy where they're at in life, and you know, they wasn't taught how to be, you know, have a better education or whatever. You know, so you know they're stuck where they're at, and they need to be praised for their job. You get somebody mean, don't be mean back to them. Just say, you know, like, "I'm sorry you're having a bad day, but please don't take it out on me." You know, and that's all we can do. You know, I've told the cashier at Walmart, you know, "Don't be throwing my pork chops around," you know, just laughing it off. You know, she starts laughing, you know, and I'm like, "Are you having a bad day today?" And she goes, you know, she just opened up to me, you know, and she's like, "You know, my baby daddy ain't paid me no child support in 6 months, you know." And I'm like, "Well, I'm sorry, you know." And we just started talking. See, she needs somebody to talk to. She's just had a really bad day that day, you know. And I just let her open up to me, and I just started telling her what a good job she's doing, and that she's, for being a single mom and working at Walmart, you know, and um, her baby really appreciates that, and you know, her family probably appreciates that, and you know, just lifted her up, and she just like came alive. She just smiled, and she really needed somebody just to come along and just give her that boost of confidence, you know. And that's what we're here for, you know, to make others happy, you know, lift somebody up, you know. You don't have to go around miserable with a poor me mentality all the time. You know, we can be nice, sweet, loving, kind, generous people, you know, and that's what this world needs, more people, you know, that are nice. But I hope y'all have a good day, and I love y'all. See you later. Bye.